Hi there. Today we are going to be talking about the key players in the tourism industry in New York City and Ireland, and discuss how both of them have become successful in their respective markets. Discover Ireland is the National Tourism Development Authority in Ireland and is operated by Fáilte Ireland. The website helps potential customers make the best possible decision for their intended purpose. They do this through offering a wide variety of information and services to help a potential customer find out more about Irish accommodation, activities, events, and tourist attractions. We will now talk about how Discover Ireland was able to tailor their services to traditional Irish culture. Culture integration, as a definition, is a form of cultural exchange in which one group assumes the beliefs, practices, and rituals of another group without sacrificing the characteristics of its own culture. Discover Ireland understands that tourists can find it hard to find accommodation when visiting Ireland. Their website offers features which assist tourists to find accommodation, whether it be in hotels, hostels, guest houses, or even find accommodation when they're camping. There are a plethora of historic locations and picturesque places in Ireland. As such, Discover Ireland is tailored to give tourists the best representation of traditional Ireland. Their website offers tours within the capital city of Dublin, as well as all around the nation. These are to help tourists see major attractions such as the Cliffs of Moher, the Giant's Causeway, as well as the Burn. Discover Ireland also ensures that visitors make the most of their trip by informing them of events such as the Gathering and St. Patrick's Day Parade. We will now be discussing their public reputation. Discover Ireland's star rating system applies to a variety of services, such as hotels, bed and breakfasts, and guest houses. All services on offer exceed minimum standards of cleanliness and maintenance, and are all rated 3, 4, or 5 out of 5 stars. This builds customer trust, as this feature reassures users that services on offer will not disappoint. Reviews about Discover Ireland on TripAdvisor suggest they are very successful at what they do. Reviews such as, "All the accommodation that you have booked for us were spectacular," as well as, "Everything was very well organized and went smoothly from the arrival to departure," support this claim. Discover Ireland is also very active on social media. This has helped them forge a positive reputation both within Ireland and internationally. An approximate 3,950 unique visitors, as well as 9,125 page views per day on their website, as well as their 50,000 followers on Instagram, suggest that they have established themselves as a high-profile company. They launched the This Is Living campaign in 2014, which encouraged local Irish citizens to go on holiday within the country rather than internationally. Along with this, they released a video thanking their 100,000 followers on Facebook. Their constant interaction with both local and international customers ensured that their services were noticed and used, which has benefited their company exponentially. We will now show you that brief video of them thanking their 100,000 followers on Facebook. Discover Ireland's presence is felt throughout the country, with 143 offices nationwide. This has ensured that they become commonplace in every single city and is an indicator of how dominant Discover Ireland has become. Services provided by Discover Ireland are very unique. They have been able to differentiate themselves from their competitors, which are largely comprised of tourist offices. This is because while tourist offices provide strictly events, attractions, and local information, Discover Ireland goes a step further, focusing on full holiday experiences, including peculiar holiday accommodations and special offers, which benefit their users. Their ability to differentiate themselves and their services has ensured that Discover Ireland maintained market dominance. As discussed earlier, extensive marketing and publicity campaigns has raised awareness about their company. Another aspect which sets Discover Ireland apart from their competitors, is their encouragement of international events to take place within Ireland. This has helped them receive backing from the Irish government, who recognize the importance of their contribution to the national tourism industry. This backing has helped them receive funding and spend more money on marketing campaigns, as well as to better innovate their services to provide the best possible service they can to their users. Now that we have talked about Discover Ireland, we're going to be talking about NYC Go. NYC Go is owned by NYC & Company and is the official destination marketing organization for the 5 boroughs of New York City. It aims to promote tourism as well as help potential tourists and locals avail of the services available within the region. Their mission statement is to maximize travel and tourism opportunities throughout the city, build economic prosperity, and spread the dynamic image of New York City around the world. NYC Go is tailored to recreational and retail services. This is needed because in New York City, the culture revolves around these aspects. These features include popular attractions such as Broadway and different shopping services, hotels, and museums. The website offers a feature that informs users of common customs to be aware of when in the city. This includes information about how to tip different individuals, such as doormen, taxi drivers, and service staff in restaurants. The feature also informs users that sales tax isn't commonly shown in New York City. This information is very beneficial to potential visitors from foreign countries who are not used to these customs. It helps them avoid any unexpected stresses and ensures that they can have as smooth a trip as possible. NYC Go's aim to boost economic prosperity as a non-profit organization has gained them widespread popularity in New York City, as the local business owners have obtained more customers as a result. NYC Go's growth and ability to provide an easy-to-use service, as illustrated in the graph, played a role in increasing the number of people visiting New York City. It's shown in the graph that between 2010 and 2015, there was a steady growth in the number of visitors, both domestic and international, visiting the city. NYC Go has both directly and indirectly contributed to the creation of over 362,000 paid jobs within New York. This is also due to the creation of businesses as a result of the increase of visitors coming to New York. This then brings another $20 billion in economic activity to the businesses in the tourism sector. New York City's tourism industry attracts millions of visitors, bringing in over $41 billion in direct spending to New York. NYC Go has 17 offices located in 5 different continents. They are the primary source of information for tourists as well as locals looking for information about services and events in New York City. Their services have made it easy for users to gain information they desire. They use innovative marketing techniques with global press networks and invest heavily in marketing to ensure that they retain returning customers. They also work to maintain their market dominance by using money they make on improving their services and by adding new services such as automatic trip planning systems. Because of this, between 2005 and 2013, there's been a 68% increase in international visitation from 6.8 million to over 11.4 million in a year. That's more than 1.5 times the US average. As NYC Go revamped their services in 2005, these statistics suggest that the number of tourists visiting New York grew in part as a result of the growth of NYC Go. In retrospect, we conclude that Discover Ireland, while they offer many services which pertain to culture and traditions based in the country, have been successful in that they have been able to adapt their services to tend to the needs of people visiting Ireland in particular. NYC Go, on the other hand, had offers and services related to retail and recreation, as most tourists visit there to avail of the shopping district and recreational services such as Broadway. They've also made the most of social media by actively promoting events and services. Both companies use different platforms of social media to target different market groups, such as families, couples, and groups of friends. They have both also ran campaigns which encourage customers to send photos to them, which has in turn promoted their target markets and has ensured that they have been recognized and their services are continuously used. They're also very successful in what they do because they have also used the money that they have earned to further innovate and improve their services. This ensures that their services are consistently able to tend to the customer's ever-changing needs. This has also ensured that both companies maintained market dominance and stayed the primary source of information for both tourists and locals looking to avail of the services they provide in both New York and in Ireland. Thank you.